And we're back. Um, Cammy, have you replaced Mincemeat?
Yes,
I mean Isaiah.
Isaiah the Minced.
Isaiah the Minced.
Who are you playing now?
Barehead Harris, who is a grizzled, maimed Zemyati.
Nice.
Nice.
So he's a generic large Russian man, and he's called Barehead because he has been scalped.
Ooh, gosh.
Yeah.
And now, it's like the top of his head is just scar.
Man, you'd fit right in with these folk.
Like something, maybe like in a past encounter, a thorn like grabbed his head, and like.
I should actually point out these are the first time you've seen most of these things. Like those things are new.
Yeah.
You're used to fighting like some undead and stuff. Those monstrosities are not new at all, or not. You don't really know anything about them.
Yeah.
I guess I'm saying. But when we come to Hyris, I think you're just now getting your horse under control. And like the other rookie's like holding onto you for dear life, and I think it's very, very quiet here. You don't really know where you are or like how far you are from the camp or the others. It's just silent. No birds or anything.
It's too quiet.
Bird, where are you? I didn't put any points into any insight. I was going to say I look for horse tracks.
I mean, you can do that. You just roll with 0.
I'll do that.
A scouting roll with the 0 dice can try and lead you to on the right path.
You could push
Yeah,
yourself.
or I could do it. I'm just.
You're not here. You're.
Oh yeah.
Else.
Okay. Cool. So we're actually separated now.
Yeah, that was the devil's bargain.
Devil's bargain forever ago.
Right.
I'm going to push myself because I'm yelling at the other rookie to scout.
What's their name?
That's Cressica.
I think she's crying at this point.
Oh my god, why is she in the army?
Position?
Standard. Like really controlled standard, actually. You're not under any immediate threat.
Less cry, more eye.
What? Oh dear, sometimes Aaron's puns just short circuit.
We did it.
So I think you find horse tracks for sure, but you're fairly sure these aren't left people, right? So you can follow them and probably be led back to somewhere more familiar, either the camp or something, or you can wander, right? So if you start following these horse tracks, that's a much riskier thing to be doing than just kind of aimlessly wandering. Is I guess what I'm saying. So it's going to be changing your position from controlled to risky. But you can do it. You can follow these tracks.
But it's not clear where they go. They're just tracks.
Yeah, they lead in the general direction of the camp, but they could veer off and head towards where you last saw your people, right? It's hard to tell general direction right now. You're also not terribly like this isn't your job, right?
We will take the risky thing.
Awesome. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a fortune roll real quick, actually. This is just to help me to determine a thing. It's not like cool. So yeah, I think at some point, what you end up encountering is you see it by the time like it's getting darker. I think after this time has passed, I think you don't encounter a camp per se, not like the main camp. You do, I think, spot several of those riders have like off their horses and appear to be like they're setting up a smaller, like maybe this is like a fixed position, like they might have sentries and then outriders going around. So like this seems to be like a sentry post, right? There's like a single little like makeshift tower and several of them like sitting around a fire. Yeah.
I think we should shoot them.
Okay.
No, wait, I'm on a horse. I'm going to charge them. If they are setting up camp, so they are off their horses, I'm going to charge them.
Cool. I think there's like you definitely see one like in front of that fire. And there's like I don't think you see another one yet, but you definitely like there's definitely two horses over there. But you can totally charge them with a skirmish, sure.
Radical. So I have a family weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't do anything special, but I haven't decided what it is yet.
Sure. If it helps you as a Miyadi, you typically use like axes.
I think this is a like a wood axe, like a fire axe
Yeah.
with some crazy family history on the head because you replace the thing. So the plan is to just ride past this guy sitting by the fire and just go, yeah, cleave and just hew his head off.
I mean, you're on horseback. They're not. I'm gonna say this is risky simply because you don't know where the other person is. Yeah.
Standard effect.
Yep. Oh my god.
Oh
Come
boy.
on.
It was nice knowing you, Harris. Or not.
So I think you go charging, and the guy looks up, like, and I think they yell something in Zamyadi. I think they just yell incoming, which you heard. I think I think what they actually probably heard is because you didn't tell her not to or anything. The girl behind you is still sobbing, right? And like as you're charging, and they hear that like in the hooves, but you hear incoming, and then you hear a whistle, and then an arrow pierces through your shoulder and like makes you fall off the horse. Level 2 harm, but you're off the horse.
Resist.
Awesome.
Resist to take it down?
Yeah, I was like, are you resisting taking the harm or resisting falling off the horse?
Yeah, which one are you resisting?
Falling off the horse because I'm tough as fuck.
Okay.
Awesome. In that case, you totally keep charging. You you take the arrow. If you want to resist again, you can to resist the damage down as well. They're two separate consequences, so you can resist.
Okay, I'll do that again then.
Holy shit!
What? Cool.
Yeah, so that's level 1 harm. You keep charging forward.
You clear a stress?
Yeah, you clear
Good
stress if you took one, but I don't think you have any right now.
No.
So I think you just charge past, and like, do you keep going, or you're gonna whirl around? What's your plan?
I'm going to whirl around. I'm going to tell the girl to start firing. I'm going to tell Chris. How do you say that?
I don't know, you're the one that named her.
Crisacre, like a crescent grass acre. To start shooting things while I have another go at this guy.
Awesome. I think we'll pan away from you for a second. Like you whirling around with an arrow in your shoulder, screaming at this poor girl. And yeah, I think it's you were charging. What was your plan again, officer?
I mean, now that we all have horses, we could fire and then move away before anyone gets to investigate this position.
Yep.
Should we split up and open fire from different parts so they don't know where to send people and they can't send people to everywhere? So they're.
I mean, we're not going to be far. Like, we're not going to be split up enough for it not to count as like one area. I think.
What if you stab the horses, send them into the camp, and then get what's her face out during the ensuing chaos?
We have a thorn to deal with.
Yeah, that also.
Also that.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to call. So yeah, we panned away on me giving the thumbs up, right? And yeah, I think I called to Darius from off the. I think Attica calls to Darius from off the thing and be like, Is that all of them?
All but the thorn.
Yeah, can you deal with that? Feel free to go loud now.
Ka-chick. Scopes up, takes a shot.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I just didn't want anyone to be
That's-
like... Yeah, I wanted to make sure that if we make noise, we have a way to get away.
Yeah, fair call.
That is a shoot action. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to use one of my aim actions to increase the effect level.
Cool. I mean, I think its prey's dead. You're the only one left, but it's not on top of you, so risky standard for you.
Cool.
So aim bumps that to great. Are you pushing yourself for anything?
Nah.
I'm also firing to aid.
Oh, are you
yeah.
assisting?
Oh, are you spending a stress to
Assisting,
assist?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Can I suggest waiting until it gets just a little bit too close?
Wait until you see the
desperate-
silver of its everything.
Pushing for desperate great.
Mm.
You can do that if that's the thing you want to do.
Our rolls have been shit, so...
Yeah, this is up to you.
know,
I'm just saying,
there's-
like, if you want a greater effect, I'm
So,
suggesting fictionally positioning yourself.
pushing, using an aim bumps it from standard to great effectively.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it already is
yeah.
great. Okay, that's what I want.
Yeah, it's
to
already
Yeah.
great.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Snipers, if they're good at one thing, it's killing big shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to make sure we were getting a great effect.
Well, look about that, actually.
Oh my god.
David!
Is that with
It
your
is a good
assist
thing
as
it
well?
wasn't desperate.
That's with the assist.
David, I'm
okay.
so disappointed in you right now.
Can I then take a shot also that maybe hits?
Let's resolve
no,
this first because we have
Yeah,
to deal
yeah,
with the
yeah.
consequences.
Obviously, yeah.
So
Definitely.
we're gonna make another clock. It's actually for this thing though. It's not like
Yep.
So this thing's going. So it's desperate great, risky great rather. So it's still going to tick like 2, I think,
Mhm.
because normally a failure would get 1. So it's. I think you take a shot and you shoot it like straight. Like I think you aim for its head, right? Because you're not quite sure where to aim for it, and you definitely like. There's shrapnel like it was firing behind it, and like I think you see the like damaged blades like recede into it, and then more like sharper ones start poking out, like inner blades almost like they almost rotate and revolve. So I like, and it's again that sound of shrieking metal. And so yeah, I think you shoot it and it screeches like ear piercing. And I think you hear horns. Damn.
Yeah, I think I literally yell. I'm like, Darius, I'm so disappointed.
I'm just getting my eye in. I'll take the second shot.
All right, so let's were you what was your you were trying to shoot as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming that we're taking that people are using Blackshot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
make sure you mark one off. Because otherwise
So,
we don't have
okay.
otherwise we don't have potency, and so
So
Yeah,
mine-
if you're not using Blackshot, this drops from like you start going into limited effect against it.
So mine has ammo 5 shots. That's different than black shot, right?
Yeah.
Or is it
Ammo
the
is just standard shot. Cool against
Okay.
the guys you were just fighting, not cool against this one.
Okay. Cool.
Anytime you like when that metal made contact, you saw like essentially like a green like flame sort of evaporate off it, as like the black shot made contact.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you two like, if you both want to do a group shoot action against the thing, you can do that.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm on board.
okay. I don't have a gun listed in my stuff. I'm assuming that I don't have one by default.
You could probably take one for your utility items, but I don't know if the officers start with one or not. I think you should start with a pistol, shouldn't you?
Only if I'm on like. Yeah, I haven't. No. So I don't get one as
Normal load. You can take shield or fine pistol.
Yeah,
but
I've
you
taken
took
the
shield.
I've taken the fine shield though, so I don't have a
Then
gun.
yeah.
Awesome.
Unless you take one via utility items, which I don't
The
think
black
you
shot
can.
in the flare gun.
No, there's
Yeah.
none of my utility items.
Damn,
are
yeah, you're right.
Guns.
Boop.
Yeah. All right.
That's unfortunate for you.
All right. So I'm not joining this shooting.
Pick up your rookie's dead gun, or pick up your dead rookie's gun.
It's really icky and it's got meat chunks on it, though. Just remember.
It's going to be wiped off first.
You would then have
actually-
six.
I mean,
shots.
I'm on horseback though.
Oh, that's fair.
So I'm going to ride away.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm going to ride perpendicular to the like line between us and the camp, so I'm riding off to the side.
Okay.
And I want to do that, and I'm going to stab horse to do so.
Okay. Let's get the group shoot first.
Okay. David, how much stress do you have left
I've got
before
2.
bed? Okay, I've got 1. So do you want to lead?
Sure. How much is it going to cost me? 1?
It's not
one for
going
every
to cost you
failure
any
we
if
have.
if
Oh,
no.
great. Okay, cool.
It's just one
Fantastic.
for failures, yeah.
So
So
you're gonna
you know
take
what? You don't
up
even have
to
to worry
2.
about checking stuff. Yeah.
Yep, cool.
You just
Just
go on
don't
a-
fail, David.
Yeah, sure. Easy.
Dice games.
So it's a risky standard?
Desperate for you at this point. It's charging at you. Like
Oh,
you
good.
shot it, it screeches. I think it's running.
Well,
at
I'm going to use my
XP.
second aim action in
So,
that
yeah,
case.
desperate.
Remember to take XP as well
Mm-hmm.
when it's
So I'm going to
desperate.
push mine up to great.
Yep.
What's up? I crit it.
What?
Oh, for the love of God!
Aaron,
you take one stress, but because of Aaron,
No,
that's a fucking
no,
crit.
it's a 4. That's no stress. It's a partial.
Oh no, it's a 4. Yeah. Okay, so you take no stress and it's a crit.
Okay, so
Because guess
I
what,
thought-
Sniper? Carter has got your bag.
Yeah, yeah. yeah. I
And
taught her
your
everything
front
she knows.
and your sides.
Everything she knows, yeah.
So crit on grid effect. So a 1 would be a single tick. That'd be 2.
It works for me now because it has a
I think
concussion.
I think crit just kills it. Is what happens, which is hilarious. So I think what happens is you see how to best describe this. So I think the first shot, what our sniper shot does is really opens its chest up. So like that thing you saw happened earlier, where like its shrapnel goes flying, and then you see like this essentially what look like veins inside it, like they're like blades piercing them, and like almost the ones in the center are like, oh, bird. The ones
Birdie.
closer to the center are like almost look like they're do you ever like watch blacksmithing videos and see like red, like how
Yeah.
red is like being pulled out of the fire? They almost look like that. And then there's this like organ. I don't know if I wouldn't describe it as like a heart, but it's just this like thing in the center. And I think that's what you shoot. Rookie. I should learn Carter.
Carter.
Yep.
Remember my name. I'm gonna be famous.
Just for
I'll say.
like for those who don't know this trick that I've seen, what you can do is when you have a window open, a character window open, you can double click on the like top bar with the name in it, and it'll like reduce it down to a thumbnail that you can put on your like keep around your screen. So I just do that for all the characters that are currently in play.
Nice.
Really? What I Carter's actually done it. I should be looking at just changing the names at the bottom too also helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's also helpful.
either of those.
Yep.
Either of those. Yes.
Um,
But yeah, you shoot the thing, and I think it falls into like all those swords sort of just like fall into individual parts. The thing keeping them together no longer exists, and yeah.
That was one fine shot, Private Carter.
She salutes and she says, "Thank you. That's teamwork makes the thing, the blade elemental, the bad thing not work."
I walk away giggling.
Okay, so I am going to take my flare gun.
Okay.
If it's not loaded, I load it. I tie to the trigger. I pull out the thread on the end of my scarf, and then I lodge the flare gun into the bridle of the horse. I stab it and fall off the horse.
Okay.
What this should do is that if I'm holding on to the other end of the scarf, when it finishes unraveling, it will pull the trigger on the flare gun.
That sounds like a tinker roll to me.
Wow.
Yep. All right. Let me get Kadri up. Tinker, I have no dice in, and I can't push myself. Can I have a devil's bargain for this nonsense?
Oh, what the fuck would I even tell you?
The flare gun explodes the horse.
No.
Somehow.
The intention here is to make the flare gun go off when it's far away from us.
Oh, I totally got the intention. I'm just, again, what the fuck do I even tell? Oh, okay. It's you weren't noticing, but it's definitely night at this point. Escape is going to be tricky.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yep. Okay. So is this risky, controlled, desperate?
Fucking what? How
I feel like it's controlled, limited.
That's a fair pitch, actually. I'm okay with that.
All right.
You're not under super threat. What will be? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Do you actually have a dot in Tinker? Do you actually have a dot in Tinker?
No, I took the devil's bargain.
Oh, right. I gave you a devil's bargain.
Wow.
There. Okay, so it's still limited effect, right?
Yeah, it's still limited effect. The point is I want them to think that whatever that clock, I want to give us some extra time on, in that they will be going the wrong way.
Yeah. So what I think what happens is you see that horse go off and your scarf slowly unravels. The sweater song is now playing in my head. If anyone knows that song. Anyways, trigger pulls and you definitely see some movement in the camp towards it, but it's not a lot, right? You've definitely pulled off some, but it's not they haven't abandoned camp to go chasing the horse.
Yeah, no. All I want is whoever they would have been sending after us, because we made noise. I want them to go. That force is is following the flare. Is the hope.
Okay, awesome. So we'll see that. I want to quickly go back to our other.
Yeah, I want to know also.
Hi, Horace. What you were charging? Actually, you were disciplining what's her name first to try and get her to fucking stop.
Can I sway her instead with my charm?
I mean, what you described earlier was discipline. If you would like to re-describe what you were doing, you can do so.
You're not going to try and smooch her into not crying, right? That's weird.
Roll to turn someone on.
I would like to smooch her into not crying.
Oh god.
Wow.
So okay, in my head, all this is you turning around being like, "Don't worry, we'll get through this together."
In Russia.
And wrapping your arm around her and being it'll be fine. Just trust in me.
Exactly. I was gonna help her, hug her while aiming the gun, kind of helping her out.
Oh my god! First I now picture Horace as shirtless and real long Fabio hair, and this is now the cover of a really bad romance novel.
Okay, but Fabio hair without a scalp.
Yeah, so it's just long hair, but just scarred, bald.
It's like if Fabio was one of those monks who just has a big bald part missing on top.
Fabio hair, but with a little bear cap. Anyway.
This is completely out of character for Harris as well, so I'm going to push myself.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know about you, Ask, but this sounds like This sounds like limited.
Yeah. What is your end goal exactly?
To get her to calm down and shoot things.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, limited, like risky limited because you're being shot at while doing this. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think she'll like start shooting. I don't think it's like she's not calm, she's still sobbing, so it's not great aim, but she will give you an assist die is essentially what I'm saying on your next action. Um, I
Excellent.
yeah, I think she's yeah, okay. I'm going to essentially bank that the effect of what's going to happen next. Continue.
So now I'm going to chop the guy's head off again.
Please do a skirmish with an assisted die. Cool. So I think you go charging and you totally take an axe to that guy. But that archer, I think that archer puts an arrow through this girl's neck.
We'll
Can
be
I
framed together.
resist to take that for her?
You can totally defend her. That's level 3 harm though that she would be taking.
I have a shield.
Well,
I block it with my shield.
You can actually. It's she's an NPC. You can just resist that for her, and I will tell you how much harm you take. That's only matters for PCs. You can do a prowess resist, and I'll tell you.
I'll do the Paris resist first.
Yeah.
And then shield it down if you need to.
Well, yeah. Also, because I think the prowess is in blocking an arrow with a shield.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nice. You're very good at these fucking resists.
Good Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I think it's just like slow motion blocks of the shield. She like hiccups, and you ride off again.
She hiccups.
Like it's like a hiccups is like
Oh.
hiccups is like
I would call that a desperate gasp.
there we go. I there we
Desperate
go.
standard, or what are we talking?
Risky gasp.
Yeah. She survives. You murdered that one person. Are you going like what's?
I'm
Is this-
gonna murder the other person.
I don't think you see them is the issue.
Look for them.
Like
I look for the other person.
there you go.
How do I do that?
That would be a scout roll most likely. Is the most applicable one I can think of.
Unless
so the
you want to
first
like
arrow
take
definitely-
it real slow and make it search.
The first
Research.
research isn't.
I know. I'm just being silly.
research-
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay, it's okay. I get into explanation mode sometimes.
Do I take stress for defending?
No, you rolled a
okay.
6. You're fucking good.
Cool. What harm do I take?
None. You negated it. You negated the consequence of her dying.
Radical. Because I'm a dingus, I'm going to push myself to make this scout check. What's my position?
Risky still. You don't know where they. You're searching for someone you don't know where they are. On
And
horseback.
standard effect?
Yeah. Cool. So, I think you find them. Like you have to get off your horse though, right? Because it's not easy to look for someone while this horse fucking flails around, right? And you leave the girl on. Like, do you take her with you, or do you bring her? Like, what's your okay?
I'll leave her on.
Okay, so you're going around searching like Rambo style. I'm picturing, right? Like, and I think you find them, and you find them when they like charge at you from around the corner with a sword. So like I think they were hiding behind one of these trees, like and then they like as they like hear you step, I think they cut around the corner, and I don't think it's a sort of harm. I just think you're in like a desperate position because I don't think you saw them. Like you're now like
Okay.
in close.
So it's a skirmish desperate?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to try and hit them back,
Oh shit, yes. I'm going to cut them in half.
look, you could try and romance them, like we already established.
I sadly do not.
What's the effect?
Standard.
I mean, talk about star-crossed
You're-
lovers.
Um. So yeah, I think murdering this person's perfectly acceptable. I
Murder-
think, however, they're going to stab you through like trying to think of an important bit to stab. It's always fun.
Leg.
I think
Remember to
yeah,
mark
I think
the
a leg-
XP for that one, Kemi.
yeah. I think it's just straight through the gut, right? I think you take a gut stab. You it's level 3 harm.
I will firstly resist that with armor,
Okay, level 2.
and then resist it because I have abs of steel.
Just flex. Oh my
Good
god, these
lord.
fucking prowess resists. Clear a stress and move on. Take level 1 harm.
Look, I've got an idea. Maybe we don't need to rescue the heavy.
We've got a new heavy. Great.
Cool. We'll pan away from you as you like fucking murder this person in the quiet night.
Oh, I think it's like I get stabbed and then slide down their sword and they just go whomp.
Cool.
Yep, love
so you folks are grouped up again. Those chased after that horse that's running off now. Yeah. Plan.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I think, I'm like, Darius,
Yeah.
have you,
What?
where's Crimson? Have you seen Crimson? Vomits a little. Blood comes out.
Do you
I
need
don't even
help?
blink.
I have
Crimson.
a
Which one was
medical
Crimson
thing.
again? Is Crimson alive?
Crimson is the one we're rescuing, Darius.
No, didn't spot anything in the camp.
Can
Just
you
a
try
bunch of red tents.
spotting from closer now that we're...
Are we
And
there?
she like gestures to the fact that we're much closer to the camp now.
Are we
Yeah,
actually
you're
inside the
pretty
camp?
much so you're not inside the camp. You're pretty much on the line of trees right before you would like
Yeah.
go to the camp.
All right, you guys wait here.
Yes,
I'll sneak
please.
up. Yeah.
I just turn to Carter and be like, bandages?
Yeah, Carter, can you stop the captain from bleeding too much?
I will try.
I'll get back and like the captain will be perfectly healthy at this stage. I'm just have
Great.
complete faith in Carter.
Excellent. Excellent. I
Like,
and I,
like,
and I just
not
I
only-
like I hold up like an intestine and be like, I think I need these.
Unless I can shoot the bandages onto you, we may be in trouble.
Homie,
Carter,
get it to heal.
sounds like a scout roll from you.
Yeah, okay. Risky
Risky.
standard? Yeah,
Risky.
cool. Oh,
Nice.
So yeah, I think you're sneaking up to the back of the camp. You're not entering through like an actual entrance. It's like you're sneaking through the tent, like side tents and stuff. I think you're looking around as you get closer and you're like listening. And you hear like the crackle of that fire. You hear like distant hooves, and I think you smell the like that almost too familiar smell of like burning people.
Ah, pork.
Yeah. I think, however, like as you're getting closer, you see in the firelight, you can tell it's Crimson, and they're like tied in front of the fire with their like on their knees with their arms like tied like in posts so that they're like their arms are separate and they're like forced on their knees and staring at the fire, like their head down. And you see people pass occasionally, but like there's seems to be like a bit of commotion, but they're mostly going between tents and stuff. Like they seem to have almost like forgotten about the captive.
So Erin's actually outside of a tent. She's in a communal space outside.
Crimson is
sorry.
in the like not the center of the camp, but in the center of this little area you're in. and is like being forced to stare into this fire. And like you can kind of see like there's also like blood glistening on their like shoulders and back. It looks like they've been like lashed.
Are Crimson's feet tied or just? Her hands?
Yeah, they're like tied together.
Is there any moment where there is no one in sight to see her?
Yeah, I mean, like there's like definitely like small gaps. Like people keep coming up to like watch the prisoner, and then they get called off to do something else, right? It's all in Zemyati, and I don't think you're Zemyati, right?
No.
So like you don't understand what they're saying, so people are getting called around, but they're definitely like small gaps, yeah.
Do it.
Okay, gonna back out of the camp and go back to the cap.
What?
Cool. You do that.
Carter, can you fix me?
Yes. Well, I brought a medic kit with me, and I've received the mandatory basic training, so I can provide you mandatory basic care.
Excellent.
Blood on inside.
I'm like, yeah, I think you say something like that, and I'm like, you better believe it's mandatory.
Look, yes, ma'am, yes, right away, and grabs whatever's in there, bandages and tinctures.
Essentially, you can prevent her from bleeding out, but there's not like you can't make her better.
Yeah.
So you get back to the camp. You get back to.
All right.
So it's totally a thing of where like you apply like a disinfectant or whatever to a wound, and I punch you.
How about I use, instead of like actually using my lantern, I pour lantern oil on like my family weapon, and I use it to like after all your stuff's in there, I just cauterize it.
Yeah, yep, that's badass. I like it. Cool. I still punch you.
Oh yeah, just right in the face, and then I think probably
cool. Take another level 2 harm cauterize.
I'd happily replace level 3 bleeding with level 2 cauterized.
That's fair, but like
I know. That's not how it works mechanically.
I get back and it's like, are you more wounded now? And are you less? Like, did you swap wounded?
And I'm like, I'm better wounded.
You're joking, but that's literally what mercies do. They take on wounds for other people. Anyways, Darius, you get back.
Yeah, okay, look. Found Crimson. Looks to be alive, bound in front of a fire. There's a fair bit of foot traffic in the area, but either we can go in, grab her, and fight out, or we can set up some kind of distraction. What's your call, boss?
And I'm like, all right, so you take Carter and... Sorry, give me a second. You take Carter, Cressica, and Harris and go while I
know Cressica and Harris aren't
I know,
here.
this is the point, right? She's like, you take Carter, Cressica, and Harris. I'm going to just yell a lot.
Yeah, okay. So you're going to be the distraction then.
Yeah. So
and I'm going in with people who aren't actually here.
I'm here, sir.
And she just looks at Carter and she's like,
there's one of them.
All 6 of you.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you stay here, boss? And make some noise. And I give you a pistol, and I give you my sword, and I'll just take my rifle in.
Yep. Sounds good. All right. Well.
All right. So I'm not going to make you roll to like go back in. Like it's just retracing the same steps, but you're in the same exact spot. You're hiding between like 2 tents.
Yeah.
And, like some crates.
I would like to perform a setup action.
What would that be?
I think from the like they're at the edge of the thing, and then they like hear from the top of a tree, like they hear Cartree just start like yelling and singing.
So here's I hate to say this, you have level 3 harm. You can't act unless someone either assists you.
I can't act unless someone assists me.
Or you push.
I'm not gonna push myself. I'm just gonna sit here and wait and see if they fuck it up. I'm hoping that what I'm hoping is that Harris and Cressica are going to create some kind of other distraction by sheer accidental,
by sheer romantic power.
Yeah.
No, we're banging.
God damn it!
There's going to be a patrol, and it's like, do you feel sexual tension over in this direction? We should investigate.
Me too.
Can you bang loudly?
No.
You
I
can.
can't otherwise.
Yes, the sexual tension is with you, and then the two make out. Anyways, please, what are you doing, Darius? Save us.
All right. Okay. So, Carter, my gut tells me that I can cover you while you go and save Crimson. But frankly, you've been the better shot today. So maybe you should cover me while I go save Crimson. Carter.
Yeah, sorry. Look, this not my first day, but first actual deployment, and it's a lot. Sorry.
You're doing great.
Distracted by sexual
Really?
tension.
Really good.
Okay. So, what you want me to be Overwatch?
Actually, no. You go save Crimson. I'll cover you.
Okay. Which one is Crimson?
Right. Okay. So you see the woman tied up, covered in blood.
Yes.
There's
That's
a reason
Crimson.
she's called that.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So should I? We killed a few. Should I put on like a disguise, and then I can mingle, and then
You
just be
speak
like,
Zenyatta.
I am Zenyatta.
Well, that's handy. Did you bring one of the uniforms with you?
I mean, they're
Flashback,
right over-
yes.
Yeah.
That is a single stress flashback.
For who?
Someone spend a stress.
I'll spend the stress. I got one left. Yep.
You just plop it in, like
Yeah.
just push it into
You
my
mean
chest.
one of these? Yeah. Okay. You put this on.
Okay.
Let the Wookiee go. Okay. Just go out there. Act
Mhm.
casual.
Mhm.
Act like you belong.
Oh, good. Okay.
Just confidently cut the prisoner free and bring them back to me. If
Uh,
anybody asks what you're doing, just speak to them in Zenyatta and say orders.
so I should is that what you're doing, Aaron? So I know. Are you-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Until-
if anything goes to hell, I'll kill them.
So when you put on the armor, it's you're Zenyatta, so you recognize the armor. It's the armor of the Knights of the Black Oak. Like that's what the symbol is too. They used to be the essentially knights under the Shining One. I always forget their name, but they're like a chosen of the Zenyatta. And when they broke, a bunch of the knights decided to still continue to follow their god. So they're humans that follow Render, the who used to be the Shining One. So when you put on the armor, you see there's like modifications, like there's hooks inside it that literally like hook it into your flesh.
Oh.
So like that's not comfy. Like you have to put on the helmet, because I think when you take off the helmet, you notice that there's all like scarification and stuff on their face and like missing bits sometimes. So like you have to hide your face, and again like there's like a little serrated blades like all the way down, so your face gets cut up as you're putting it on and stuff.
Hey, boss. This really sucks.
Yeah, look, I'm happy to change this plan, but did you know the blades were in there before you put it on? I didn't.
If I knew they were in here, I wouldn't have put this on. I'm trying not to move my face because the inside of my helmet is made out of knives.
So the more we talk, the more it's hurting you?
Yes.
Okay, just go, get Crimson, come back. Everything will be fine.
Salute bangs helmet. Ow!
Try not to flinch too much. And I basically
really
aim out
awkward.
into that space. The minute something goes bad out there, I'm going to take a shot.
Awesome. So I mean I think stealth is typically scout.
But is it stealth, though?
I mean
Since
that's
he's not hiding.
Is it stealth
using
or is it
disguise.
sway? Or does it say
Oh.
using disguises?
That's fair, actually. I would accept either.
How do you
Yeah,
want to be
says-
doing it, Aaron? What do you dots say?
Yeah.
Okay, so scout, sway, and maneuver are all one dot, so it doesn't matter.
Pick one.
Just use whichever one.
But sway says to sway someone with a disguise or a bluff, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
do you have
the
stress?
position? I do. I'm gonna. Is this desperate or?
It has to be desperate, right? This is the fucking. What else could I tell you this is?
What's the effect though?
Standard.
I can live with that.
I mean, isn't it great? Like, it's the great is steal person.
I mean, why great? Like, it's the like. So the
I suppose there's no clocks that this is like. If this were a clock, right? This would be like completing the clock, right? If we steal the
disguise is what is allowing this to be a thing. It's not affecting. It is what is allowing this specific action to take place.
Yeah. Okay. So just like from a player perspective, all I'm trying to establish is, if she succeeds, do we get the person out?
Oh yeah, if you succeed, you get the person. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's what I wanted to check, because like that's the thing, is that position is what happens if you don't succeed, and like effect is what happens if you do. Basically.
Sure. If you if you get a 6 on this, you will get them, and you will get them right. Like that is awesome. If you don't, you might get there, and then something might happen, right? Great effect would be you get there and you get them back, but something still goes wrong, right?
Yeah.
If you get a 4 or 5, which I think there's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Great.
Okay. And my naive hope doesn't help anywhere on this one.
No.
Okay. So just checking. Okay, I got a 4.
So I think you get to them, right? And so what I think. Yeah, this is perfect.
Oh, good. I'm glad. You're welcome.
Okay, so you're walking up, and you start like untying them, and it's not like a person doesn't start walking up. I think they've been like. I think you've seen these like sort of shadows as you walked through, but I don't think you were close enough to really tell what they are. At far away, they looked almost like dogs. But as they like pass in the firelight, they were once people. They are essentially they when they look up, they have like teeth filed down. There's like hooks in their like collarbones tied to like chains that are like pinned in the ground right now. They like they're walking on all fours. They seem to be like sniffing as you and they slowly turn their head towards you.
Really nasty pet play fetishists.
Yeah. Right. Right.
There are layers of kink here. It's like an onion.
Yeah, just peel it back; it gets kinkier.
I think you unbind as soon as you like unbind Crimson, it starts howling.
Okay. So I'm going to hand Crimson my family weapon, and oh no. Wait, yes. Okay. So I'm going to do that. And then I have a hand weapon also, and I'm going to produce this dagger and just stab this thing, under the throat and then into the little brain part. Hopefully its brain is where it normally
is. Is your goal to be a distraction while Crimson escapes?
I mean, hopefully I kill this thing long enough or quickly enough to where we can maybe both get out.
Cool.
And I can have the Tankosaurus carry me to freedom.
So I'm gonna say, like, as soon as the thing howls, like it's chaos in this place. Like all the tents that are around are gonna burst open. People are gonna charge through. But you can roll skirmish to fight the thing for sure.
Can I resist it howling?
Yes.
That's like a prowess to notice what's about to happen and stab it preemptively?
No, for sure. That is a thing you can resist.
Are you yawning or about to howl?
You know, you have to tell me. I asked you. You have to tell me if you're about to howl.
I mean, a lot of people die when they yawn without warning.
Around Carter, obviously.
Well, let's see. Because the thing is, I'm resisting this, so the whole camp's not awake. But I have no free stress, so either I get a 6 or 2 6s, or I free Crimson and then pass the fuck out.
You're a rookie. You free Crimson, then die.
Oh, cool.
Jesus Christ!
6.
You rolled
What's
a
that?
6.
Holy
you are
heck.
the survival rookie.
I mean, like there's 5 dice there. Like, holy heck.
I love that rookie build. It's so much fun.
It's so good.
Fail at everything, succeed all of the prowess rolls. So yeah, you stab it. You see it like it's like you fucking take out that dagger and you stab it through the face, and it fucking dies. And then I imagine you're running away.
Yeah. I think inside the helmet, Crimson probably just hears, "Come with me if you want to live," and then like sword, and I have dagger, and then we run out.
Awesome.
Damn.
So there was also a secondary thing to secure weapons, but that doesn't seem to be like a thing that's probably going to happen.
That doesn't look like it's going to happen. I was hoping that maybe the weapons were in... I was hoping that maybe there were some weapons in the camp that that Cammy was dealing with, but I don't think that's what's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I personally think like
I have a camp's worth of stuff.
Once, yeah, it's actually no. I would like. I'm actually okay. Yeah, that
and 2 horses.
The horses aren't going to be serviceable. Like you're going to have to like kill them after this.
They're
like,
going to
and
be
2 horses worth of dinner.
No, we are not eating this stuff.
Okay,
oh, what?
We have so much glue, y'all. Does that count as a supply?
So, like, we're pretty much right on time for break. So I'm gonna just say like that's rather than make you like do maneuver rolls to escape.
That works to me. All right, well let's take our final break and we can come back and do all of the like downtime stuff.
Cool.
All right, team, we'll be back in a minute.